Tony D and Little Joan with a screenwriter's rant on Drop. Story about a first date that goes horribly, horribly wrong. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. Links in the description. Comedy Horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys, books 1 through 16. Available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. From the producers of Megan and Bloomhouse comes the story of a woman who goes on a first date, and this dude, using technology, captures her phone and her house and basically tells her, you need to kill your date or else I'm going to hurt your son. See, he basically holds the son hostage, so she has to kill him. And of course, he has all kinds of crazy control of the restaurant, and this is in April. And various things happen, and of course, she turns the tables on him at some point, and I don't know if the dude really dies or not. I'm going to say no. Probably not. It's called Drop, April 11th. Probably because it's like drop when you drop a picture on the phone, and that's what he's doing. So, first act, she is reluctant to go on a date. She sets up a babysitter with her son, probably like her sister or cousin or something. And she's reluctant, but she's been talking to this guy forever, so why not? Goes on the date. At first, he's very charming, and then she starts to get weird drops. Somebody's messing with her. The dude is very tech literate, and he manages to figure out that someone's in the restaurant dropping things into her phone, because you have to be close to do that, is my understanding, the technology. But then, for some reason, the guy taking hostages toys with her first, and then says, oh, okay, I got your son, and I'm in your house, and do what I say, or else he dies. And now she has to pretend like all that's gone away. So the second act is the date, and she is basically arguing with the hostage taker, who keeps pushing her to kill her date. And he kills somebody in the restaurant in order to make a point. I don't know how people in the restaurant continue with their dates when something like that happens, but whatever. And things start to escalate at the she tries to make calls. She tries to call 911, but his magical technology monitors her very closely. And he shuts all that down. Eventually, she has to put poison in his shot. And then probably something happens where he doesn't take the shot at all, or only takes a part of it, or she knocks it out of his hand. And at some point, though, towards the end of the movie, I'm guessing, one of the windows in this restaurant in a skyscraper gets blown open. She rolls out of it or gets sucked out of it like a plane decompressing, and she's holding on by like a curtain, and then I guess she gets saved. I don't know. I assume she gets saved, and I assume she beats the kidnapper terrorist guy. And there's all sorts of tense moments where she, someone tries to help her or ask her, what's wrong? Is there something wrong, ma'am? And she's like, no. No. And then at the end of the movie, she saves her son. Because what a downer of a movie if it would be otherwise. I think she manages to somehow turn the tables so at least she can escape the restaurant and get to her son. Something like that. And then she ends up killing the dude. And I'm not sure who the guy on the date is. I assume he's some sort of government guy, or maybe he's a spy. It's not a bad premise. It's not a bad premise. If they'd done this story, say 20, 30 years ago, the main character would have been a man, I think. And, you know, it, but it works with a woman. Women are very much about dates. There's kind of more detail there. I mean, at least the dating part of it works with the woman. The action part never works as well, but kind of depends on how it rolls out. Yeah, I mean, her threat to kill the guy doesn't come across as strong as I would like it to be, but it is a mother protecting her son, so there's that. Um, the only downside I see to this thing is, it's one of these killer movies where the killer has so much omnipotent power that it feels like he's godlike until the movie decides, okay, it's time to kill him, and then he screws it all up. Somehow he screws it all up, or, I don't know, takes a nap in the middle of things. It's like, if you had this much power to manipulate people, it seems to me you would get away with it, but that wouldn't make a very good movie. So I get it. She doesn't seem to have any tech skills. That's the other part of this. I kind of wish she had some more tech skills so she could do something clever at the end of the movie, maybe, where the phone is in a continuous loop of her taking a drink or something, and while she escapes the restaurant, and he's waiting for her to answer, but she's just quietly sipping her wine until he realizes, oh my God, this is on a loop. She's coming to kill me. She's figured out where I am, like that kind of thing. But I would say it. I think it's exciting. It'd be a good date movie because it's about a date. And I think inevitably the date goes well. It goes badly at first, obviously, but then eventually she saves the day in her very low-cut top. Nice. And doesn't have to kill that dude. Here though, I don't know. Would it decompress like this? Would she get sucked out the window? I don't think that would happen, right? And why does this window break? I mean, it's not... I guess he has an agent. Another agent. I guess this is probably spies, right? You got two guys. One guy's at the house and one guy's at the restaurant. Yeah. Chicago Charitable Foundation, whatever that means. Some kind of spy thing. So, yeah, I would totally see this. Let's read the write-up. Oh, wow. Big write-up. Hang on. First dates are nerve-wracking enough. Going on a first date when an unnamed, unseen troll pings you. Going on the first date while an unnamed, unseen troll pings you. Personal means that escalate from annoying to homicidal, blood-chilling. Director Christopher Landon returns to the thriller genre with the playful, keep-you-guessing intensity he perfected in Happy Death Day films, with this out-of-the-moment whodunit where everyone in the vicinity is a suspect or a victim. Drop is jointly produced by blockbuster genre houses Blumhouse and Platinum Dunes. Emmy nominee Megan Fahey, breakout star of White Lotus, The Perfect Couple, plays Violet, a widowed mother on her first date in years, who arrives to an upscale restaurant where she is relieved that her date, Henry, is more charming and handsome than she expected. But their chemistry begins to curdle as Violet begins to be being irritated and then terrorized by a series of anonymous drops to her phone. She is instructed to tell nobody. I think this is a little long, by the way. She is instructed to tell nobody and follows instructions, or the hooded figure she sees in her home security cameras will kill Violet's young son and babysitting sister. Okay, sister. Violet must do exactly directed, or everyone she loves will die. Her unseen tormentor's final directive: kill Henry. A film also stars Violet Bean, newcomer Jacob Robinson, Reed Diamond, Gabriel Ryan, Jeffrey Self, Ed Weeks, and Travis Nelson as the restaurant staff and diners. So I guess a lot of this takes place in the restaurant. Directed by Christopher Landon. Let's see. Anybody else? Film written by Gillian Jacobs and Christopher Roach, writers of Blumhouse's Truth or Dare and Fantasy Island. That looks decent. It looks decent. Film is produced by Jason Blum, Five Nights at Freddy's, and Mehagan for Blumhouse, and by Michael Bay. Well, no wonder there's a lot of explosions and excitement. And Brad Fuller and Cameron Fuller. Executive producer is Sam Lerner. Michael Bay, eh? Look at you. Look at you producing exciting movies. All right. Yeah, I think I'm in. I think I am in. It's drop, and it drops April 11th. Can't say nothing today. Anyhow, that's it for me, Tony D and Little Joan. Check us out on the green site, the orange site, and the black site for more videos. I'll be at the Jackson Public Library tonight in Jackson, New Jersey at 7 p.m. for my talk on how to hunt the Jersey Devil. Hope to see you there. We'll see you in the next one.